Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Mention a couple of problem people, I guess I should say, could say it like that. One of them being perverting. That's number one on the list to find out who perverting is. So we could do a whole community, a whole service here. This would be a service for the whole community.
Jody Sue, the forever fucking weirdo. Hi, Lake. Eve, sis, you come up whenever. Whenever you want. Whenever you're ready. McSporin. Hi, Sherry. I'm too honest for this. Cold November. Choo-chee, if you're still in here. Miss. How do you say that? Chells? Chellies? Jewelry? Miss Jewelry. Yo, we'll give you a minute. I know everyone and their moms is live. Alright, can I fit my headphones on like this? I might have to take my ponytail. I can do this. There we go. Ah. Sis.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Oh, man.
Been a busy day. How about you?
Yeah, it's been busy off and on over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were working earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I was earlier. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I gotta... Give me 1 second.
Hi, I'm too honest for this.
Okay. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys, but we are Tim Mullensing tonight, so
You have
best
a new
believe
member.
I need weed tonight. All right, so
You have a new member.
judge if you must.
2 new members. Actually, you have 2 new members.
Oh, I saw. I went live earlier about the Whitaker fuckery. One was a member there. I can't see. I have to dismiss this. Hold on. Slow Shine, Mimi. Oh, and Amy Baker.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are in here, welcome to the Crazy Train. I must have missed. Amy must have became a member earlier in today's earlier show.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Lolly. Good to see you. Angie's Life.
Choo Choo, I've got frankincense burning as we speak. I think I'm lying. It's burning.
Saged before this. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
Very
Frankincense
smart.
is going. It is going.
I had Cassidy go pick up a couple edibles. Because fuck that.
Right.
Oh, man. So, where to even start? Hold on.
I was just fixing to say, where do you even start with this? Because this is like a...
I think a few people were shocked earlier who was in today's live earlier.
Yeah. Because if you start, you're starting at the bottom anyway. So, I mean, are you starting at the bottom and trying to work up, or are you gonna, or what?
Well, I just want to make sure I'm not
Timmy boy.
saying anything.
Hi, Lolly.
Timmy boy. Oh, man. Poor Timmy. Poor Lorraine. Timmy. Yeah, everybody. They should have just left that family alone. But just about half an hour ago, you guys, I come across something. We're going to go live. Sis, are you busy in the morning?
No, I'm not busy in the morning.
We could do a early coffee live in the morning.
Sure. Yeah.
Like
I'm good
9:30 my time.
Yeah.
Like real early. You want to do a Whitaker live with me?
Yeah, I can do one.
Oh man, wait till you see this video. So you'll have to catch up with what I showed earlier because we found video of Patrick pissing on Timmy, okay? Abuse in every which way. Video of dead serious. It's really messed up. So him ever getting custody of any of the Whitaker family would be a hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Tammy and I will go live in the morning
Yeah.
and do more with the Whitakers. Are you in your purple?
I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Always got
Yeah.
my purple on me.
Yeah.
Hi, Crime Time.
Yeah.
Rhonda, Robin.
Hi, Rhonda. Hi. Fine. Yeah.
All right. So, where to start? Where to start? I guess just at the very beginning. So, what day was it? I worked Thursday night, Friday night. So, when was like the 25th? Is that Thursday?
Yes, it was a Thursday.
Okay. So the day before that then, or that day, either Wednesday or Thursday, was Josie Wells's birthday. 16th birthday, if I'm not mistaken.
And we sure we got the year and the date right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Guess
So,
we can look on certain tattoos and find out.
yeah, Dawn was really bad. Candace was always having to remind him of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sherry Lynn. Okay, so, whistle while you lurk. Hello.
Always like that name. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. Okay, so either Wednesday or Thursday was Josie Wells' birthday. So Thursday night, I was at work, and I was actually pretty shocked.
Hey, Brother Mark.
Tammy says hi. Put a damn shirt on.
I can't. I am a saucy bitch. Bink.
Oh,
Hey,
what now?
do that on your own channel, weirdo.
Mark went out with something just like, what?
He's such a weirdo. Okay, so anyways, it's like 9:30 at night, my time, and I receive a video call, and it's Candace and Lips. Hold on, let me turn my camera off for a minute. Okay. And you guys. So I answer it, of course. I drop everything I'm doing and answer it. And I fucking felt bad. But I learned something that won't shock you, won't shock me. But I was pissed. I felt Candace's pain. So Candace, before she could even post anything on Josie's birthday, on her own, wherever she wanted to post in her own time on that day, she was hoping, she could get up that day, whatever, and make a post about her son's birthday. Guess who beat her to it, y'all?
Tim Mullen?
Fucking Tim Slenderman Mullen.
On his little website or whatever it is?
Yeah, on his Find Summer Wells website. Yeah, damn right. So he rushes to post it, and we already know, don't even say it was Dawn, because if you believe that was Dawn posting on that site, or that it's ever Dawn, then I got a bridge in London to sell you. Okay?
He can't remember. He has CRS. He can't.
Let's not forget that during a live stream maybe a year or something ago, remember Tim Mullen sharing something on the Find Summer Wells site, and it was a shadow man holding a shadow little kid hand, and it said, "Who got her next?" The same guy who can't say Summer Wells, but accidentally his phone automatically says Summer Cells. Kind of fucking weird for your phone to go that route. And anyways, Dawn, this all happened live, so there's proof of it. Don was pissed. He goes, I see how that looks. That's messed up. I want that deleted. And Don showed me that he went to Tim Mullen and asked for that post to be deleted. Don didn't like how that looked. He wanted that deleted. Don Wells would not delete it and basically told Don, like, fuck anyone who thinks anything bad about that. Whatever. And wouldn't delete it. And if anyone remembers that live.
Tim Mullins wouldn't delete it, or Don would?
Correct. Tim
Okay.
Mullen.
Okay.
So that's proof right there. It's Tim running the show. If there was any question at all. Lips. Hey, boo. Hi, David. Hey, brother. Ziggy
But how does
Ziggy.
he have the right to?
Crypt Keepers.
I mean,
Haunts.
So Summer belongs to Don and Candace. That's their child. So why would he have the right to put stuff up and not take it down? That isn't his right to do that.
She woke up early too, excited to be able to be, she wanted to make sure she was the first to post, but when she woke up, Tim Mullen already struck and made the post. Like, these aren't your kids, Tim Mullen. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And you see the type of shit he posts. If you guys seen the trailer to this live, I'll find the video here and pull it up again. Where he's making these weird posts about the kids, but then he's not adding Summer. Josie, Waylon, and Wyatt, your mom loves you. They miss you. Your dad loves you. Your dad misses you. Blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not Don and Candace writing that shit. It's Tim Mullen running the show, just like he runs the show. Don Wells family official bullshit. That's all Tim Mullen. It's all Tim Mullen. He had already had the posts made quite disturbing. Like you said earlier, those aren't his kids. What the fuck is he doing? I wonder if Candace can't fucking sue this guy at this point. Because what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Making the post, the three boys love and miss you, whatever. Okay, but you didn't add Summer, so what do you know, Tim Mullen, that we don't know? Because
Why
where's
wouldn't you
Summer
add
in that?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you add her? in
Why
there?
wouldn't Summer miss her mom and dad?
Yeah.
Why is it just Josie, Waylon, and Wyatt?
Is it because you know one she wouldn't?
What
I'm
do
just
you
saying,
know, Tim Mullen?
Allegedly, in my opinion.
But we'll get there in a different show about the whole California fuckery of it all.
Not that we don't have enough states.
Inserted himself from the beginning. He sure did. And said some weird shit from the beginning. He's definitely a suspect. Now, remember, like a year and a half ago or so, I did a live calling Tim Mullen a suspect. Do you remember how quick he called me? Don Wells called me, screaming, freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
He's protected Tim Mullen, another grown-ass man who's like probably around 60-something years old, 60 years old. Don's damn near 60 himself. And this man is allowing another grown man to call all the shots, defending this man more than he's ever defended his wife. That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
And you didn't meet the Wells till a week after Summer got gone, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
If you think I believe that,
Mm-hmm.
you got the wrong one. Hi, Elva. Nice Marie, Roxanne.
But wasn't he is the one we call Mr. Boots too?
Well, the thing is Don Wells keeps Tim Mullen involved. Why? Why does he defend Tim Mullen, his best fucking friend, over his own wife that he's known for many, many years, has 4 children with? Why? There's something weird going on with this man. And unfortunately, if I have to listen to him, I'm making y'all listen to him too. Ivy's mom, welcome. Tim Mullen working with the Seventh-day Adventist.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. You already know we believe that's to be true.
And
He shouldn't be posting about those boys. Let me tell you, what he's doing is very fucking scary. Having people, okay, we got white boy radio over there saying, oh, he was so close to adopting the Wellses boys and, you know, they didn't want to relocate to Florida. First of all, you're a fucking felon. You even just recently went to jail and did time for having other people's prescriptions on you. You're not adopting these kids. And you very publicly back a woman abuser, Dawn Wells. And you already know, I know the damn truth of you being there as Candace is getting her ass fucking handed to her, and you do fucking nothing to protect her. That says all you need to know about that man right there. Do you really think that they're giving him Waylon, Wyatt, and Josie? Fuck out of here.
And
Fuck out of here. Absolutely fucking not.
How does he even know that Florida was even a place they would be going?
Not happening. That's not happening. In fact, those boys want nothing to do with Dawn Wells. So, Candace is away from Dawn right now. I am fucking happy about that. I think that's the safest thing for her.
I think Cher answered that already. Tim
What
did
was
not know that. Tim did not know the Wells before Summer went missing. Did he?
He claims that, okay? He claims that. However, some weird shit has happened behind the scenes between me, Dawn, and Tim. And there's something fucking weird about California and them two knowing each other.
Yeah. Yeah, California keeps coming up oddly.
Which I've proven before, and I will fucking prove again. Limitless, right? I mean, yeah. That was just fuckery. I know a lot of people ask me what I thought about that, but that's a hell no for me. But we'll leave that alone, because let me just remind you of this creepy Tim the Slender Man Mullen. The Sandman, the Slender Man.
Was Tim
whatever.
in prison with Dawn in California?
It's very interesting. I do think that Tim did know him from prison in California. Remember how Dawn... now, let's not forget Tim Mullen music. If we want to go tomorrow night, we'll get warmed by a painted fire, and we'll go through all of that again, because this man, listen to his lyrics, thinks he's a fucking prophet. He's very Charles Manson, and it's creepy.
Yeah, he's a Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper.
That's what he
It's
reminds.
creepy.
You know, when the Pied Piper plays, everybody follows him, and that's kind of what he reminds me of.
Don said he got recruited to the Seventh-day Adventist in prison, right? Dawn doesn't tell Candace much. I mean, I can somewhat vouch for that. There was weird shit Dawn was doing, and I've shared that publicly. There were times Candace actually didn't know that he had me, and he would, like, on purpose, for some reason, Dawn wanted me to see him treating Candace like shit. And you guys, I've said this a million times.
And
I never understood it.
Yeah, I believe he never tells her anything. I 100%
No.
believe that. Yeah.
In fact, we can dig real deep in a study session this week and go all the way back. And let's listen to how most of the church people will say that Dawn is churchgoer, big into the Bible, big into Jesus and God and blah, 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 bullshit. And he is a SDA member, not Candace, though. And do you remember, sis, I've even told you before, like, I think that they're going to throw Candace under the bus. Because why would they say that?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird to me. She was going to the church. Like, why are you... I don't know. That always sat weird to me.
Because they didn't see her on the same level as Dawn was.
Yes. And those people, Tim and Robin, well, I don't want to say much on Robin because I don't know how she feels on Robin, but so I'll leave that alone. But Tim Mullen, anyway, is a fucking creep, and I don't think Candace or Candace ever fucking liked Tim. Do you remember we heard once he got chased down with a BB gun? How excited that made me.
Yeah. Excited. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, anybody can just quote the Bible verses and lines out of the Bible. That doesn't mean that they're, follow God's word and are Christian. So he can say all the verses he wants to in the world. That doesn't mean that he's
yeah
Christian or anything. You know what I mean?
That jailhouse and prison house religion, man. Every time.
Yeah.
Freaking Don. But, I mean, we saw him drunk and high more than we ever saw him with a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Serve. Hey, brother. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Baby.
Now everybody's going to be
We
like,
got Surf in the chat.
What's up, Surf?
He's making some french fries right now. Tim either knows something nefarious that Don doesn't want out, or he has Don convinced he has something on him. Well, in Tim Mullen's own words, it's possible he saw Candace out before and photographed her with her children. Remember that?
well,
Let me pull that
up.
up for everybody.
I was just fixing to say that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes along the same lines with remember the building he recorded, and he was talking about it. This is where I saw them, but I didn't go up and speak to them. I just they are the same people that I remember seeing it. I forgot why was it at a park? Where did he see them at?
He didn't say where. He just said maybe it's possible.
I remember a video.
I always said he made those videos as a fucking alibi. It's very weird.
Yeah.
And no, Candace was never jealous. We had a chat about that. I did inappropriate things. So, you know, she knows why now. I got to personally tell her why. And whether she believes it or not. But other people know that that is true. We all know that I think Don and Tim are suspect 1 and 2, right? So, let's not go there, guys. We're going to be respectful. There, I know. We know. It's okay. I deleted the comment. We didn't even have to go there.
I didn't
That's
even
okay.
see it. That's a good thing.
That's okay.
Excuse me, sir.
So, I want to just remind people. Oh, here's this. Hold on. Let me show this. This is the one thing I was saying. Like, why did he not include Summer? It's fucking weird. This one here. Josie, Wyatt, Waylon, your parents love you each more than words can say. So do all your uncles, aunts, and cousins. He's calling himself the fucking kids his uncles now, which I thought he wasn't around until just like, I think a few days before the boys were taken by CPS.
Yeah.
Because Dawn's an idiot. But anyway, where's Summer in that? What do you know, Tim Mullen? What do you know to not include Summer? Because I would believe Summer misses her mommy terribly. So that aside for a moment, that's just one of many of the weird posts that he posts. And again, that's not coming. Candace, I'm pretty sure you didn't write that on there, right? That wasn't coming from you. And I'm pretty sure that didn't come from Don either. He can lie for Tim all he wants at this point. But let me go ahead and pull up this dude.
Oh, hi, niece Marie. Hi.
Ah, yes, right here. All right. We can skip through some of this.
Everybody had a thought. I had a thought.
He's so weird, we can actually speed him up quite a bit.
So the next week I drove out to see where this place was when I found out it was pretty close.
So he kind of fucks up and trips up. He says the next week after Summer went missing, that's when he went to Ben Hill, but that's not true because we know he was there on June 15th taking pictures of the searches, and he knew when the cops even left the road that night. That's when he finally decided to drive up there. It's all in this video. This is a 24-minute video. We're going to speed it up some, you guys.
I can't imagine him not knowing that was there already. He knows the area.
He knows the entire area, does the historian, all of that. He takes pictures for all the realtor shits all around. Tim Mullen has his hands in many pots all around the Tennessee area.
That sounds like a bunch of BS.
So,
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. He's got the perfect creeper job, y'all. Taking pictures of everyone's insides their houses and shit. And like I said before, so then he knows the layouts of inside people's houses.
Creepy.
I think so.
Not really in Rogersville at all. Takes as long to get to Rogersville from Ben Hill as it does to get to pretty much Johnson City from Kingsport. So
Is he?
Not sure
I'm
how
not
Rogersville got
sure
their name on
about
that area.
that. That's interesting.
it's on the south side of Bays Mountain, which is actually
He
kinda two
rambles because
mountains
he
come
wants
together.
people to be confused and not really listen to
If you
him.
look at it from the sky, two ridges, it's really one, but it's just the way it's worked itself out. With the reservoir that was made in the middle. That's Bays Mountain right there. East to west. It was Cherokee territory.
So we know he likes to be
Settlers,
out walking
Canada,
around,
State of
and he's
Crockett's,
got
all the
no,
names
you
of
know, problems
this
hiking
area.
up hills real quick and stuff.
Historically,
He
it's
shows us while he's recording
been a
all
pretty
these
special
weird videos.
Actually, what I'm on. It's Long Island. It's an island in the middle of the river. Runs
Absolutely.
few miles in-
So another funny thing, Lips and Candace, if you're hearing, Tim tried to get his hands in on Michael Vaughn. Missing boy went missing. How not long, like right around same time as Summer Wells, if I'm not mistaken, within a month, right?
Yeah. Always.
And Tim Mullen tried getting his hand in that case. And when I told Don that and showed Don the proof of that, he was like, what? That's weird. Why would he do that? Where's that case out of? And I told him, because I think it's like, isn't it like Idaho or something like that? Anyways, and Don was like, why would he do that? He lives here in Tennessee. Why would he try it? And I was like, I don't freaking know, Don, but he did. And you bet your ass I believe it, because that's from Brandy Neal herself. So I don't know. So yeah, building up his portfolio and exploiting the wells as part of a portfolio, 100%. Yep. I mean, how can we not think that?
He went missing
It is,
July 27th, 2021.
So 6 weeks after Summer. Oh, Utah. Was it Utah? Michael Vaughn went missing out of Utah? Stop.
Yes.
It's Idaho.
Let me see.
It's Idaho because I remember
Yeah, it's
Potato Land.
Fruitland, Idaho.
Fruitland, Idaho. Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
It's the second most important part of the Cherokees property. It's where they came all the way from way west, Chattanooga, way down that way. They came here, have their peace treaties, and so this was very sacred territory. It's now sacred baseball territory, but part of it is still owned. Some shots, get a feel for the place, for the news. The Kingsport.me, free media, and that was my first taste of that area. I'd been through there, but been a long time. Didn't really remember it at all. So we drove on out. Sacred territory. It's now sacred baseball territory, but part of it is still owned by the Cherokees. So we drove on out to Ben Hill
We drove on out to Ben Hill.
to get some shots, get a feel,
Who's we? You got a mouse in his pocket?
to get some shots, get a feel for the place, for the news. The Kingsport.me, free media, and that was my first taste of that area. I'd been through there, but been a long time. Didn't really remember it at all. But like everyone, the terrain stood out very obviously. And I just parked down on the main road there, looking up toward the house, the ridges, creeks, just getting a feel for it, and just could not possibly see how that little girl would have just run off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said, from my experience with having sisters, and
That little girl just run off. So here you are making videos up off Dawn and Candace and the Wells and Summer situation. Use her name.
Right.
That
Distance
little girl.
himself.
That's what we call distancing yourself. Exactly.
Yep.
nieces.
Now this
Pretty
gets
set on
even creepier.
having
Hold on.
sisters, and
Listen to this.
that's why I said.
By the
girl
way,
would
if we're
just
to
run
believe
off.
Jody Sue Brown and the non-shiny red vehicle going up their house,
Mm-hmm.
well, here's Tim Mullen's car, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's Tim Mullen's car.
You know how I feel about the red. And the,
Yep. It's not so shiny of a red to me, is it? If you want to believe someone like Jody Sue Brown. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go how he had sisters and nieces, and so, basically he was trained on how they like puppies and kitty cats and horsies. Like a real creeper would say, all but like candy and lollipops in his car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said, from my experience with having sisters and nieces, they're pretty set on what they do until you say horses or puppy dogs. Some even like kittens. It's usually something like that, and that's got their attention. They love them.
What's he saying?
Love those.
I don't know, but he's saying it.
And they would scurry off if there was something nearby, but that was just a thought out of my mind. I knew absolutely nothing about any of it. Zero. All I knew was the location. Courtesy GPS and looking at it on Google Earth.
Tip over his nose.
Then being there in person and just trying to get a feel for it. And it's an odd feeling. Just standing there on the side of Beach Creek, looking down at the little creek. It was small. Looking at the hillsides. The police were there at the time, so I just kind of stayed in that area to try to
Yep.
see what I felt.
He learned that from his sisters
And
and
I drove some of the
nieces.
loops, the roads that head more north. just a
I'm
little
wondering if
towards
Tim
land.
Mullen has a similar history with his sisters and nieces that Don Wells does.
Well, all little kids like puppies and kittens, and they're drawn to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that
Not
is
to say
some
that makes
weird shit to
That's-
say.
clear that that's what I'm saying. It's creepy that he knows that and he's just talking about it. It's like he knows that they're attracted to that kind of stuff.
Fred, you ever see Tim Mullen around before Summer went missing? I probably asked. Have you?
And just thought, where in the world would you look? Came back around Beach Creek more in the west and then headed back toward Ben Hill. And when I got there, the police were gone. So I thought, well, let's just go down Ben Hill. So I went down Ben Hill, saw the home box number, 110, and looked up the driveway,
Okay.
up the woods a little. It's real green. It was mid-June, so actually the second week. I mean, it was a week after it occurred, so June 15 had about a week to that. Went on up Ben Hill as far as I felt that I should. It was obvious I know these counties and these backwoods and roads, and there is a privacy factor there. And I knew there'd been a lot of media, so I didn't want to disturb the neighbors too much. So I just went to a certain spot and then turned around. Then came back, just slowly looking at the
Myron.
landscape again. And it just would leave you without words. There was too much. I already seen men, women searching the hills. I'd seen them out in the fields, very carefully searching the fields they were cutting the first cut of the season, I think.
Oh, listen to this. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Like they're searching the hills. I'd seen them out.
It gets creepier and creepier. Listen.
I already seen men, women searching the hills. I'd seen them out in the fields, very carefully searching the fields they were cutting the first cut of the season, I think, where they make their bales of hay for the animals and stuff. But they had to have people in the front, either in walking or like a golf cart or something, four-wheeler, searching the ground first before they brought the big, like a combine, that cut. And just watching that was pretty tender.
Why? Why was that tender?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Listen.
Because you realize the impact of such a small little person not seeing him in the grass and then hitting him with a tractor.
What?
Pulling a
Right?
grass cutter.
Hit him
Not
with a grass
exactly.
cutter.
That's pretty specific, don't you
Pulling
think?
a grass cutter.
Hold on. Listen.
Because you realize the impact of such a small little person not seeing him in the grass and then hitting him with a tractor. Pulling a grass cutter.
What in the?
A small little person like Summer getting hit by a tractor, pulling a grass cutter. That is pretty freaking specific thing to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Why would you even think that? If there wasn't a reason behind you thinking that.
Right. Right. Now,
Not exactly what you would want to have happen.
No shit. So why are you even saying it?
Yeah, why would you even think it? How would that even cross your
Still,
mind?
you can't. It's hard to get the words.
Why?
But they did that, and then also saw
Who
trucks
did
coming
that?
out,
Did you hear
pickups
what he just
pulling
said?
up.
No, that's so weird.
Not exactly
Okay, let's rewind.
like a combine or like a golf cart or
Who
something.
did that? It's
Four-wheeler.
saying they did that. They hit
Searching the
somebody.
ground first before they brought the big, like a combine. The cut. And just watching that was pretty tender.
What the fuck?
Because you realize the
Hey,
impact of
Aussie.
such a small little person not seeing him in the grass and then hitting him with a tractor, pulling a grass cutter. Not exactly what you would want to have happened. Still, you can't. It's hard to get the words. But they did that, and then also saw
See?
What?
But they did
trucks
that.
coming out, pickups pulling
So
just
did
loads of men on the
another
back.
child get hit? Or
Because they'd been
something?
searching. You
It
can
was
tell just
never
tired,
told?
drained. I mean, searching is like exhausting. It's not like running through a field, which is tiring. This is just constant leg work, body work, emotion work, eye work. Never been up here. Trying to see what this is.
See, he's got no problem getting around and climbing around, right?
A drain pond.
So now let me fast forward some, because I'm not gonna. Let's go now. After hearing that tractor thing, he decides to somewhat finish the video out. Here we go.
Really knowing what to think. Not a lot of traffic normally. That day the police were stopping everyone and just asking them if they'd seen anything. So I had gave them my thoughts. There was a couple things around there that I
But he wasn't there, remember? He waited a week after she went missing before he went around there. Now he was stopped at the roadblocks, giving him his citizen's duty knowledge of stuff. Huh. This is where you'll hear him too say, after the police left, he went up around there.
normally. That day the police were stopping everyone and just asking them if they'd seen anything. So I had gave them my thoughts. There was a couple things around there that I noticed coming in,
yes, you
and
did.
so I just shared that. Just my citizen's contribution.
Citizens' contribution.
It was actually a beautiful area. So looking at all that, not really knowing what to think. It was time to head back. Started heading back east toward Kingsport. And you're in Hawkins County, but not for long. It turns back into Sullivan County. Part of Kingsport is in Sullivan and Hawkins, but obviously not that part through there. Now where Don was working later is further.
Driving, I smelled rotting flesh. My stomach suddenly felt horrible. I got out searching a field and found this deer carcass. Suddenly, summer missing got very real. What? What? You say this after you just say some weird shit about a tractor
Right.
pulling a grass cutter hitting her?
Right.
What are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? This dude.
Yeah, he's relating all kinds of horrific things to Summer.
It is true he's been in a mental institution. Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting, right?
I mean, not that it matters, but was he in there for very long?
I don't remember.
West of Kingsport, where the houses are.
Look at this creeper.
Edinburgh. Absolutely gorgeous area, neighborhood, school right.
And then what does he show this here? What the fuck is that? Because if you look at it, I don't know what it is. I think it's wood or something, but if you look at it, it kind of looks like a stick person. So like, what the fuck is he doing? Is that the rotting deer carcass he's showing? And then also saying, driving, I smelt rotting flesh? No, you didn't smell... What? You smell a dying deer carcass? I mean, I guess it's rotting flesh, but the way he's wording it's very fucking creepy. My stomach suddenly felt horrible. I got out searching a field and then found this deer carcass. Oh yeah, I guess that must be the deer carcass. Suddenly, summer missing. Got very real. Now, this is where I'm maybe going to have my tin hat moment here. All right, so bear with me. But the way this looks is like a stick person with the legs wide open. Anyone get what where I'm going with that? Pretty posed.
Yeah.
Positioning. Pretty fucking weird.
Why would you even think to do that? Or why would you even do that?
And then he posts something like, who got summer next? Summer sells. All of the weird shit this man says. And we're supposed to just ignore him. He's hoping we ignore him because he's fucking weird and just rambles. Oh no. Let's not forget how angry Don Wells gets anytime I would go after Tim Mullen. He never quite got angry at me for going after Candace when I did, though, did he?
Nope.
No, he liked that shit very much.
Yeah.
Very much. But say something about his butt buddy Tim Mullen,
Oh, yeah. He wanted
and he
you to
loses his shit.
Yeah, he would call you mad.
See, Donnie doesn't know my new phone number, so...
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he'd be blowing me up right now, cussing my ass out for talking about his butt buddy Tim Mullen.
Right.
Exactly. That's what it's feeling like, Lips. People always do tell on themselves. Yep. 2 other stories Tim Mullen has told. One he met... yes, that's right. Yep. The parade. If you guys want a Tim Mullen study session, you know I got you. Those are probably... I don't know if we want to do him too early in the evening because he tires people out. But that's on purpose, you guys. He's done that shit on purpose.
Yeah. Somebody else does that on purpose.
So I think right now, for me, suspect 1 is Don Wells. Back to the very original I ever sent the man. Don, what did you do with your daughter? He did say he met at an arcade. They met flying helicopters. And remember that creepy note about I almost wanted to take 2 puppies? Am I the only fucking person that thought he meant 2 children? I thought that was very coded letter he claims to have left. And I don't know why, Candace, it was in my mind that 2 kids almost got taken from you. And guess what? Now with knowing like a Jack and Lily both missing, I mean, very fucking possible. Daniel Martell's heavy into meth. Who did he owe? I don't know.
Well, when Tim Mullen says summer sales, does he mean
Summer sells.
the next summer sales? Is he talking about another child?
Hmm.
Could he be meaning like the next one, as in not
Summer sells is crazy. Let me just try and text right now. I just want to see if I put in summer. If I go put summer, what comes up? Guess what? Wells comes right up right away. Wells comes up, and then is comes up, and then a sun emoji. Summer sells does not pop up on my fucking phone right away. You know why? Because I'm not typing summer sells. I'm typing summer wells. You see how that works, Tim? Creepy man? Mullen? How many burners do you have? Creeper? For real. How many phones do you think Tim Mullen has got rid of since summer got gone?
Oh my!
I'm going to guess a few. Summer sells being the words popping up on your phone is actually crazy. I think I'll share this number. We'll give my burner number here a go.
Right.
I'm not sure, sis, if he's referring to other kids, but he had posted once that summer sells, and then he tried to get out of that by like, oh, it popped up on my phone. That doesn't just pop up. Sells does not pop up after summer just automatically.
Yeah.
You are obviously writing summer sells quite a bit for your phone to automatically do that, because I just did it, and no. Summer wells was the next thing to pop up after I put summer. Why? Because I'm always Googling summer wells.
It just made me curious when he said the next summer sells, and I'm thinking, okay, you mean the next child that goes missing? Is that what you mean?
Who knows? Now I wonder if I write summer sells. Okay. Delete that. Go out. All right, now if I go and type summer again.
Lola wants you to read her. The mayor's last name was Sells and was retiring that year. How did he get that confused?
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Exactly. That's exactly right, Lips.
Yeah.
Lola, that's interesting. I definitely want to know more about that. Yeah. Delete the comments, Lips. We're not doing that. We're adulting. There we go. If anyone wants to call in, that's the number. So, yeah, all the weird shit. And again, Candace not being able to make a post about her own child. Tim Mullen doesn't know these kids to be doing that kind of shit.
Right.
Stop it.
He never met them, so he wouldn't know them, right? I mean, he didn't know who they were before Summer went missing. It's not like he's a relative or has known them since they were little or anything.
Oh, thank you. No. And then you want to try and call yourself aunts and uncles to them too? Get the fuck out of here. If they want to tell us that one day or whatever, cool, but I don't believe that one bit. Tim Mullen couldn't help Don get his act together to be able to keep his kids, you mean? Couldn't help his bestie, Don Wells, control his temper? Try and get him to stop beating his wife? Guess what? You aren't wrong, Lips. A lot of us who've been through shit, we know how creepers like to call themselves the uncle. Yeah. Or have special little weird names with the children. But yeah, we know the creepy uncle thing. For sure. Sorry, Carolyn. That's sad. Wow. I don't know anything about that, Horton. I'd have to take a look at it. I'm sure Andy would address it himself. I'll ask him. Tim doesn't care about Don at all. It sure seems to me like Tim only cares about Tim's ass being covered.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why is that? Hiding Don's cell phone from his wife when he got taken into jail. That was really extra fucked up too. Do you think that's his business to do that?
What did he not want Candace to see?
Tim's probably always wanted to be the popular kid. Right.
He's too creepy for that.
Right. Now I have to remember exactly where he made the comment. Cass, here, these are for you and Courtney to share. Imagine the things we don't know. This is the shit that he's saying out loud and recording himself. That's exactly right. Imagine the things we don't know. Ask Andy why on June 15th, 2021, they are both driving cars with gas on the same exact day. I want Andy B to explain that, just saying. Oh, GPS. Who is who? Hold on, let me screenshot that so I can ask him.
I have to do that too, so I asked exactly how it was asked to me.
Yep.
I messed it up.
There we go. All right. Does Tim live with his mom that's in her 90s? He was living with mommy and daddy, yes.
So he's never been married?
I don't know, because in one of the videos he does this really creepy thing where he's walking in some mansion's barn.
Yeah.
And you can tell they had like, you know, dinners and dances in there or something or whatever. And he walks by this like weird dark stable part and he starts reminiscing about an old girlfriend who died. And then one of his other friends who died, and then another friend. So for some reason, if you ask me, people dying in their early 50s, late 40s, 50s, whatever old they were at the time when he's talking about, he's tying himself to like a bunch of people he went to high school with dying.
Well, it sounds like it's not healthy to be around him.
I don't think so. I'll find that for the next show. Because now I'm going to be on Donald and Tim, Suspect 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Back on both your asses. Tim Mullen has threatened to sue me before, but he's so fucking weird. First of all, sue me. Let's do this internationally then, Tim Mullen, because you're not going to get shit but the debt we all have in this house. So, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you would also have to prove me wrong somehow, and I don't think you can, because I'm playing your own fucking words, and it doesn't sound good.
Mm-hmm.
So, wasn't sure. I thought maybe one of his mom or dad passed away, maybe both. I don't know. I really don't know. I do know that they had a red truck parked on their front lawn when JLR showed up there one day. Tim Mullen is absolutely the person that Dawn, at the very beginning of all this, was calling his attorney. Not sure if his brother's in the FBI or what, but he definitely has ties to people, for sure.
Connections. And
I remember, yes, legal. I remember years ago playing that part and thinking like it's really weird, like he's never been married, no, like where's all his like girlfriends at, like what is going on? But then you go to one of his weird, and I've shown it. Oh, we'll get that for the next live too, where right. Tim Mullen has a Facebook page, and on it he's talking and making clear how gay he's not. But, like, how are we supposed to believe that when he's up Don's ass all the time?
Right.
Puppeteering him.
Mm. Yeah, and what is Don getting out of it? Just saying. And why would you do this? Why would you white knight for somebody all the time like that if there wasn't a reason?
Right.
Just my opinion. I mean. Especially if you just met him, supposedly.
The dad passed away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave that at this. I'm going to watch some more stuff because I'll go live again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be respectful of Candace in the chat, and if we can't handle it, you're just gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm sorry, but I was actually pretty happy that Candace reached out. And listen, we should all, as females, most of us have a history, been through abuse. We should all want to make sure she stays away from that man.
Yeah.
We've all witnessed what he does to her. And that church, that cult that's backing him, does not have Candace's back. We've seen that. They all are going to take Don Wells' back. He's got 7 alibis and Candace is going down. That right there's fucked.
Yeah, and that was early on in the summer being missing.
It's very, very fucking possible that Candace was easy target to set up to take the blame. I think we all know Don loved Candace getting the hate. I know he loved it because he would call me so that I could hear him snapping on Candace and putting Candace down. He wanted me to hear that.
And nobody should sit there and let somebody
come on, you guys.
That's not.
I've gone after Candace like the best of them. I have done some shit.
Yeah, and she's called you some names.
We've been mean to each other, but she has every right because I did some weird shit. I've told her why I did the weird shit, but still, I mean, doesn't mean it was right? But I did it. I can't take it back. But, so she has every right to hate my guts, if we're being honest. Yeah. I, for one, want to make sure she's supported at least enough to know she does not need to fucking go back there and get her ass beat again, or have her not have any fucking support, including from some people that call themselves a goddamn church, who doesn't do anything to reel in their so-called member of said church and is okay with this man, a member of their church, it's a fucking cult, allowing him to get all his kids taken, all right, and not do a damn thing to try and fix it, and to beat his wife. That's what this church backs, y'all. Big touchy-feely pastor and all. And with that, I'm going to end it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys around the streets. And Tammy and I will be live tomorrow morning with a coffee live, maybe like 9:30, 10:30. Tammy and I will chat and figure that out, and we'll be live tomorrow again. When's your next live, sis?
It was going to be this week sometime. I'm not sure what day.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we're right at an hour. That's perfect length to leave it. So if anyone does want to watch any of this back, again, go through Tim Mullen Media yourself and watch the videos without my commentary. Anything you guys want to get out there, whatever, or have me go over, we'll do some Tim Mullen study sessions, because fuck that guy. Suspect number 2, or he might be suspect number 1 and Don might be suspect number 2, whatever, but suspect 1 is suspect 2. Juchi, yes, I'm gonna probably plan it for around 9:30 my time, between 9:30 10:30 in the morning, so I'll try and do it early. I know y'all have been loving those early lives, so, and then that will allow me to maybe do another Tim Mullen show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Maybe we gotta just get back on their asses and make sure that Candace is supported enough to not go back to abuse, because statistically it takes up to 7 times, and we know, and I'm sorry, and I said this to Candace's face the other night on video call, you can't go back, because I have been concerned before, and now more than ever will be concerned. Will Candace go missing too?
Yeah, she's got to protect herself.
Yes.
She has to put herself first now, because that's all she's got is herself.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get healthy and well. Yeah.
And one day, because we know a lot of the problems was with Don and the kids, so I don't know. So if she can stay strong enough Her oldest will be, it'll 2 years, 18. That'll be up in no time. If she can stay strong, it's very possible those boys want a relationship with their mom. I know what my history was and the reasons why my mom died to me long before she actually died. And what my dad means to me, and none of y'all really understand, whatever, that's fine. But I think if Candace stays strong, I think her sons will maybe go back to her. But it's not any of our businesses. But that's my hope anyway. That's my hope.
Maybe when they're grown, they can make their own decisions.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But we know Don Wells didn't do a damn thing he was supposed to. And we know that Tim Mullen and the bread lady and the whole cult backs that kind of behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So who all wants to go to that cult, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I might see you around these streets. Otherwise, we will see you in the morning. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome new members, Soulshine, Amy Baker. Thank you so much. And I guess the chat was mostly good. But I'm hoping that we have the type of people that are willing to be more open.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you still suspect Candace, that's okay. But let's be a little more open.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really don't know. But I know that took some balls of steels to video call me. I know that. I know that.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
guy. Yep.
you know what? The flute guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn right.
Pied Piper.
Hold on.
I know people can't look at the Pied Piper no more the same way now that
Yeah.
I've always
so
called
weird.
him that. I've always called him that since the beginning. I've called him that. I may be talking about Watts on my next.
Are you really?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Huh, where was that video?
I know that it's been solved and all that, but in my opinion, it has not been. In my opinion, though,
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the young.
Feel in my heart.
Coping with the negativity that's been spreading both online and in person.
Yesterday, took them to the putt-putt golf course here in Kingsport, and just to try to let them have a peaceful day away from the search and rescue teams going on their property and the agents coming up. There was someone who made a comment that wasn't very polite. And
Dotson was called to the Wells property the night Summer went missing.
we definitely wanted to have a church family there with them.
He says the family is having a hard time coping without Summer.
Mom is devastated. Mom does not want to leave the house.
How about we all stop talking for Mom? She can talk herself.
If she happens to wander back up, I want to be here. I can't imagine what they're going through, and they're just parents that, and you have these 3 young boys, and they want their younger sister back.
Dotson says he has a nightly ritual praying for Summer's return.
I sit out at night as the sun sets and I play a song for Summer.